Hey, what's up guys, this is TBone here. Welcome back to another episode of playing Legendary Game of Heroes. Now, there are some changes that have been made for this particular Crusade event, and I wanted to talk through some of them, but mostly in this episode, I wanted to cover how you can actually take down the ultimate mission, because they have said in the newsfeed that it is more difficult, and if you've tried it, you'll notice that it is extremely hard at this point. And so what I want to do is talk about the teams that you can use to really good effectiveness to take down the boss. I'm going to cover two different options for the teams here, and I'm going to talk about the reasons why I'm using them. Now, I don't have the full team, but I do have the count, and this is going to be my main carry, and that is, this is the team that's going to power up the team when I need to because of its battle skill that can create up to 27 power gem 2s. And then I also need to put Yorn Swarmer. It's in here as a turn delay card. Now, this is a card that you cannot purchase from the store, unfortunately, but it does get put on as a card that you can collect from events every 40 weeks or so. And this is why I always recommend whenever you see Yorn Swarmers, keep it and don't actually dust it, because it can give you a turn delay for 2 turns as long as you can charge it with 20 gems every turn. So to help charging it with 20 gems, you can then take advantage of Sabrina. Sabrina is actually useful for 2 reasons. Number 1, she will create 4 earth gems every time you attack. And second benefit is that her battle skill will actually dispel anything that is considered a buff, in which case counterattack that the ultimate boss will actually cast. So this card will be very useful because having 3 of these in here gives us at least 12 gems every single turn, plus our relic spawns will give us enough gems to power up our Yorn Swarmers every single turn. Another option that you can go with if you don't have 3 Sabrinas is to actually use Isabel, which is a support card from the previous Earth Commander event as well, because she also has the same passive ability of creating 4 earth gems every time she attacks, so you're going to get the same benefit. And in fact, this actually might be better depending on your relic situation. Because all of the cards in here except for Isabel is actually a spirit card, you can't actually get more power gems if you don't have if you don't have 5 of the same Earth Commander relics that can give you power gems. But I do have some relics that can give me power gems based on whether or not I have technological characters on the team. And so what I could do here is I could actually field a team now that contains 5 relics that can give me power gems every time I have more than 12 gems on the board. So this is actually a better option for me, even though I am losing a little bit of the overall commander bonus. So now let's go into the fight right now. We're going to go up against boss level 1-4, and I'm going to use a second option here to show you how this team actually is used. So what you want to make sure is that on turn 1, you actually match enough gems so that you can power up the Yorn Swarmer. And you will actually lose all of your health on turn 1. There is no getting around that, and there is no need for a relic that revives either. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a match right now so that we can guarantee that we actually get enough gems matched. And you can see that Yorn Swarmer is now powered up. We're going to need a revive here. So if you don't have VIP, you simply just need to watch a video and then you'll be able to revive. And so what we're going to do is, first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a turn delay. And we're going to be repeating this process for a few turns, but then we will be able to actually power up the Yorn Stormers every 2 turns. Right now, we don't quite have 20 gems each turn, but we do get enough such that every 2 turns we'll be able to power it up. And you don't actually have to match everything on the second turn. You can save yourself a few gems so that you can actually get more than 20 the following turn. And what you can notice here too is we're at 150 commander skill points now. What you can actually start doing is you can just go ahead and try and activate the account as well, so that you can get a little bit more damage every time, basically give some chip damage, if you will, and you might be able to deal enough damage right now to take it down by a bit. So you can see that we've taken down the boss by about a quarter at this point already, and this is with 150 skill points. So we're going to go ahead and activate again. And what I didn't show here is because the boss got countered, the counter attack skill was actually countered by the count. If it didn't actually get countered, I could have used Sabrina's skill to both heal and also to dispel counterattack. So that was something that it didn't show, but I wanted to talk about that. And so we're going to continue here. We're going to make sure that we get our gens matched. You can see the counter is up to 4 now, so we actually have a number of turns right now. It's going to take 4 turns for the count to be available again, and so we're just going to continue to match our gems, and we're going to build up our skill point, and we're also going to use our Yorn Stormers every single chance we get. We want to be comfortable with the turns that we have and not have to worry about getting hit by the boss again. So with this particular play style, you don't have to worry about the boss. It's not like an ascended warden where you're going to get a hit by a debuff every single turn. And so now what we can do is we're going to go ahead and use our battle skill again, but we don't really need to because right now we are already set. We have the maximum power gem, a maximum skill point, and we're going to activate our battle skill from the count, and then when we do a power gem match, we will actually deal enough damage to take out the boss, and this is how you would then play this deck to take out the ultimate boss from levels 1 to 1 through 4. Now, there are other news updates as well in this particular event, which I'm not going to be able to go through in this particular video, but instead I will talk about them during the upcoming live stream after I've had a chance to play through the solo campaign a little bit more. But hopefully this video has been helpful for you to take down the first 4 levels of the ultimate boss. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.